Welcome to the Wet Hair Podcast. It's not actually a podcast, but my hair is genuinely wet. And today, we will be talking about Caitiff, a mean, evil, or cowardly person. Or as an adjective, evil, mean, or cowardly. Drawing a blank on this one. I'm a genuinely happy person. You may know that, I'm a genuinely happy person. You may know that about me. So when I try to think of an evil or cowardly person, I can't really think of anyone because I like people and I don't think the worst of them. So I'm trying to think of someone who's evil and cowardly, and I like people. You want to make this political? Because I don't. Gosh. Evil or cowardly person. I mean, I guess you could, gosh. Caitiff. You know, we don't use a lot of words in the English language that we really should. I think a lot of people end up talking to people on the internet and they're like, you're such a bleeping bleepster full of bleep. You got the guys who actually do the research and they're like, you are a caitiff, an evil person and a coward. Oh! Oh, snap. That's the one. Let's get another. Lineman. One who sets up and repairs telephone lines, electric power lines, etc. Verizon. Here we go. We had to call Verizon in to fix our phones because they were in really bad shape. It sounded like you were in the middle of a blizzard no matter who you were talking to. We had a guy come out months ago and he looks at our lines and he says, well, I mean, I can't really find a problem, but everything I did should have improved it. Okay, but did you fix it? I can't really tell. Can I have your phone? So he picks up the phone and he tries calling someone and it almost works, right? He's not on the phone long enough to hear the static. Instead, he just sort of goes. He's like, well, which side was he on? Well, no, it's over here. Well, it's working fine now, I think. So give us a call and here's my personal card if you need anything in particular. About half an hour after he left, the phone started goofing up again. I think someone else complained because it was like a neighborhood thing. Yeah, what it came down to was they finally started opening the boxes along our road and they found a bird nest inside one. I guess you could say that lineman was a caitiff. Ha! He wasn't evil. He wasn't cowardly. Verizon as a whole is caitiff. This has been the Wet Hair Podcast. It's not actually a podcast, but my hair is genuinely wet. Surprise! I'm not done actually. I just thought of a caitiff, an evil and cowardly person. So, I was like 10 years old, and there was this girl that was just pure evil. Pure, unfettered evil. I think she liked me. I'm pretty sure she liked me, but she didn't display it well. Her love language was physical abuse, and I think that's gonna get her into trouble later in life. She doesn't get past that. So yeah, I'm 10, she's like 9. And you know how little boys, they'll like throw rocks at girls they like, right? I didn't do that. But she threw punches at boys that she liked. Them upside the head and kicked them as hard as she could in the shins. And I'm talking like, You can't see my leg. She had just come up for the summer, staying with friends of ours, and I was good friends with her brother. Well, mostly her brother's electronics. It's true. So, I ended up hanging out with her brother a lot, and because of that, his sister a lot, and she was the evil person. When it came down to it, she would just beat me up. Just beat me up. Just cause she could. One day, I'm swinging out on our friend's swing, and like, her brother is off doing something else, and this girl is just following me around and kicking me in the shins, hard as she can. I have been brought up that you don't hit people, especially girls, or anybody really, because it's just wrong. You don't hit people. And so, I'm trying to figure out how to get this girl to freaking stop. I finally come up with this idea, and she kicks me in the shin, and I go, ah. And then I get this smile on my face. I say, do that again. What? Do that again. Why? Go ahead, just do it if you enjoy doing it so much. Fine. Brings her leg up to kick me. Goes like this. I catch it next to my leg, and I go, whoop! I just seen people do this in movies. I didn't know if it was actually possible. And push! And she just goes, ah! Falls over. Beautiful, just tumbles to the ground. Felt like a ninja. So, this has been this Wet Hair Podcast. It's not actually a podcast, but my hair is genuinely wet.